What's up, folks? Thanks for coming over. Jorge Anito here, and happy Thanksgiving. So we're all at the point in the evening where our bellies are full. We've had a lot of turkey and noodles. I'm smiling because my daughter's in there laughing at me as I'm filming. But anyway, as a way of just giving back and just thanking you, my subscribers, for hanging out with me, for joining me on this ride here on the channel. I wanted to do a tutorial. This is a trick that I call Fistful fan. It's a collar change that I use, but I wanted to employ it in a trick. And so you just, I'm using the blue ribbon playing cards, by the way. So you just have a spectator pick a card. Starts out like that, and I actually don't want to pull it out. I don't want to disturb the deck, so I'm just going to show you. I want you to remember that. 4 of clubs, it actually doesn't matter if I see it. We push it in. And I don't want to shuffle or anything. I don't want to disturb the order of the deck. If I was to guess, I would say it's somewhere right around there. But I need a card myself, and I'm just going to use the top card here, which happens to be, sorry about the glare on that. There, that's a little better. The King of Diamonds. And I'm going to take my King of Diamonds, and just with one swipe of the hand, fan it out into your selection. The 4 of clubs. That's what it is, guys. It is the Fistful fan. That's what I call it. There are a few people out there who teach something very similar to this. So just to credit some people, one in particular, Daniel Madison, does something very similar to this, but his handling is quite a bit different, and the method he uses is completely different than what I do. It accomplishes the same effect, but the method is completely different. And so with that being said, I'll go ahead and show you what's happening here. So if you're just doing this as a collar change, you could start by getting a pinky break under the top 2 cards and executing a Stuart Gordon. Now there's 2 cards there. But it's important to go into the Stuart Gordon because it's going to leave you in the position that you need to strip away the bottom card and get it into 10 Kai. And it looks something like this. When you push it back like this, I have both cards secured deep in my hand. That's going to be important because what I want to do is essentially that right there, but I got this card stolen away in 10 Kai. And so it looks like this. You can actually, once you have the card stripped away, I mean, you can be pretty free with this hand. Just be careful not to flash. Don't hold it too high. Just kind of hold it downward, maybe point to it. You can even actually square up the deck a little bit. And now the actual color change, well, I didn't do it very good. I'm focused on looking at the camera here. But anyway, let me try it. Let me do it from this way. So you're going to secure a pinky break under the top 2 cards. Execute a Stuart Gordon. If you're not familiar with how to do that, I actually teach that on this channel, but just a quick rundown of it. You're grabbing the double just like this. I'm going to try to get this glare off of the cards here. Okay, that's a little better. Let me see if I can point downwards. Forgive me, guys. I wasn't really prepared. This was a spur-of-the-moment thing. So anyway, once you have both cards secured, you just want to take and roll your thumb over the face whilst bringing, you roll your thumb down and you want to bring it to the corner right here. And so the other side of this will look like this. And so both cards are pinched securely between thumb and the base of the middle and index finger. Right down in here, you could see. So anyway, that's the Stuart Gordon. Some people like to do it like this, where they'll grab with the ring finger, and they'll use the two fingers to kind of slide upward. Kind of like that. I find it better if I just do it with one. Just like that. So, you want to execute the Stuart Gordon, and you want to kind of place it, parallel with the deck. You want to pinch this top corner, make sure this is securely pinched, and you're going to use your middle finger to just twirl this around upwards. Very simple. Like this, and so you're just kind of displaying it one last time. And then when you strip the card away, this is very easy to do. But you're just taking and you peel downwards and outwards in such a way where this leaves you in Tenkai. Let me do it from this way. So we're right here, we got the pip pinched between index and thumb. Use our middle finger to just whoop right up there like that. And I like to grab in the middle of the card. That's where I find that works the best as far as stripping the card away. The reason why you bend down like this and strip it out is so you don't flash. Because obviously if I, try to do it like that, you're going to see it. And so the spectator usually won't suspect all of this action. You're just like, okay, there's the card. I'll show it to you one more time before actually placing it on the deck. And that's all there is to it. Okay, so let's talk about Tenkai. So once you have this card, the bottom card, stripped away, we're pinching the top portion of the card, bending downward, and just peeling to the right. Obviously keep your hand angled upwards. I'm trying to expose the trick here, but so it basically looks like that. And the bottom card is going to roll right into Tenkai. Very easy. Very, very easy to do. I think this is, if you know how to do the birthroom change, that's basically kind of what you're doing here, except you're doing it with a full deck in your non-deck hand. So placing the card on the deck is, I always like to kind of display it one last time. I square everything up, and I'm getting ready to, all I'm doing is just coming over and placing it on top very quickly until it kind of hits the ring finger and the pinky. And then those two fingers help secure it, which leave me in a perfect position to do an index fan, which is the same thing as a thumb fan, except with your index finger. So a thumb fan would be like that, an index fan with your index finger. I always do thumb fans with my index finger. It's just easier on me. Not that I don't do thumb fans sometimes, but it's just easier for me. So, and it works for this trick too. So you get a pinky break under the top two cards. Bust a Stuart Gordon. Roll the card around deep into your hand with your middle finger. You're using, this is another important trick too, is to use your index to kick this deck deeper down into your deck. That way you can get in here and actually pinch the card. Because you'll find that it's awkward to do if your hand is full of playing cards up here at the top. So you want to use that index finger to kind of kick the deck back into your hand a little bit, just so that you can get in here. And once you have the card placed, then you could place it back up there, square everything up, show it one last time. It's in Tenkai. And whenever you come in here, you just, very simply, it's like you're getting ready to do a thumb fan with your index, but you're just placing that card on top of the deck very quickly, securing it with the the pinky and the ring finger, and then executing a thumb fan with your index. I hope that's not too complicated. You can employ this in a trick, but in real time, it'll look like this. I know I flashed a little bit there. But anyway, guys, that's what it is. I call it Fistful of Fan. I know people out there do other things like it. And so if you know other methods or other people who do this trick, leave a comment below. Let me know so that I could properly credit and, cite them as a source. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Remember to be thankful. We don't have long on this earth. And enjoy your evening. God bless.